Hi, welcome to In a Pickle Knitting. My name is Donna. Today is Vlogtober number 13, so it's October 13th, 2018. Welcome back to anyone who has come back to watch another Vlogtober, and welcome to anybody who might be just joining us today. This will be a very short vlog about a children's literature that's related to the autumn season and a quick little craft at the end. Today's book is called Goodbye Summer, Hello Autumn, written by Kennard Pack. And the illustrations in this book are just gorgeous. I just like his style so much. And the story goes through answering questions about how do we know when summer is over and it is autumn. And he asks the little person, I think it's a girl, goes through town saying hello to everything. Hello, late summer morning, she says. And hello, tree. So she talks to everything, and she says here, hello, now that the cool winds have come, we love how our branches sway in the sun. So you've got her saying hello to things around her neighborhood and around her town, and their response as to little seasonal things that are happening. For instance, here the animals are busy looking for food. Some of us are heading south to our winter homes. So it's all those little harbingers to the next season. And let me show you just a couple more illustrations. She's going through her town here. And at the end, quite charmingly, hello, autumn. So it's a seasonal change book, and it's just done primarily through pictures. The illustrations are gorgeous, and short little text like that. I think this can be enjoyed by young children up to maybe grade 2. And younger ones, I think even small children, because the text is so limited, can enjoy the illustrations, and you can pick out things in there that you know, tell us that the season is changing, and draw attention to those things in this book. So today my craft is going to be making a fall wreath. This was a suggestion from one of the viewers that I do a wreath. Now, I am no wreath maker. I have made wreaths before, years and years ago. I used to make them all the time because, quite frankly, I couldn't afford to buy them, and I really loved having them. So I would always try to make my own with mixed results. So I have no training whatsoever. I just put them together any old which way, and so today is no exception. I was trying to use things from around the house, and I was at Michael's today. I found a new fall ribbon. It was 50% off, so I bought that. It was really pretty, glittery with leaves in it. And I also found a sprig of something that had some little acorns on it I wanted to use, and it was 60% off. So I did buy those two things, and from the sprig I still have a lot left over that I can do other things with. Otherwise, I had the things around the house. The grapevine wreath that I start with was a wreath that I had made a long time ago and took apart. I don't even remember what season it was. I think it was a spring kind of a wreath. So it's just been sitting there waiting for someone to put it to use, which I did today. So I hope you enjoyed that quick part, remembering I'm no expert and I probably couldn't sell that wreath. Bye-bye. One of the viewers has asked me to make a wreath, and it's been a long time since I've done something like that and was never trained, but I'm going to give it a shot here. So I'm starting off with a grapevine wreath that I have, and there is a wire hanger already placed on it so that you'll have a way, so that I'll have a way to hang it when I'm done. And that's going to also remind me that's where the top of the wreath is. So I've gathered together some things that I just had around the house. I really didn't want to spend a lot, although I did find something at Michael's on 60% off, so I did buy that. But otherwise, I'm going to be dealing with things that I already had. And this is a little sprig of autumn leaves that I had, and I'm going to place this on here and tack it down with some hot glue. Now, you could use wire to tack it down, but I'm just going to do the quick way with some hot glue. I'm going to add these little decorative pumpkins. There are better ways to attach these, but I don't have any picks, so I just made a little hole in the bottom. They're made of styrofoam. It was easy to make a hole and hot glued a wire in there. I'm going to attach some of these around the wreath. I have some of these little brown-eyed Susans. I cut them with their stem about 2 inches or so long, and I'm going to put a little hot glue on the end and position them in 3 different spots around the wreath. This is the little sprig that I got today at Michael's, and it was about $5 on sale. And I'm just going to cut off some parts of these with my wire cutters and then place them around the wreath in different places. Okay, now I'm going to take this ribbon and try to intertwine it in amongst parts of the wreath here, and then I'll cut the corners nicely. So there is a fall wreath that's suitable just for indoors, because I don't think most of this would work outdoors for along the bow in particular. So now let's see how to tie one of those bows if you'd like to make one. To make your bow, you're going to want a piece of wire that you can tie it together with at the end. And I'm using a wired ribbon, although this same way of making a bow can be done with taffeta ribbon very easily, though that's like the floral taffeta ribbon. That's a little bit harder to find. And so you're going to start off by making a half loop, and then on the other side pull a loop up about the same size and scrunch it together in your fingers. Then for your next loop, you're going to twist so that you're keeping the front of your ribbon to the front, and make another loop and twist, and you're going to continue to do that until you have, I usually do at least 6 or 7, typically 7 if I have enough ribbon. If you want a really full bow, if you want it to be less full, you don't have to do as many. So I've got 3, 6 on this side. And I did get this ribbon at Michael's, and it was on sale today, 50% off. Okay, so then you can always straighten it out when you're done. I usually cut the ribbon off here and go ahead and tie my bow together. So just pull that tight and twist it around and around until it's gonna stay. And then you'll want to take another length of your ribbon to go around the middle, making sure if you're going to need to attach it with this wire, leave that exposed. Otherwise, trim it off and try to fold it under. I tie a knot in the back, and then from the front you can try to straighten that up around the wire so it's not exposed. I'm going to leave that out in case I want to attach it to something. And you'll want to cut the ends off so they look nice. There you go. And then you'll play with these sections by pulling them up and there you have a bow for your wreath or a package.